The 2013 Copa Libertadores de América Copyright Rica was the 54th edition of the Copa Libertadores de América Copyright Rica, South America's premier international club football tournament organized by CONMEBOL. Corinthians were the defending champions but were knocked out of the tournament by Boca Juniors in the round of 16. For the fourth year in a row, the title was won by a Brazilian club, with Atlético Mineiro beating Paraguayan club Olimpia on penalties in the finals to win their first title. By winning the competition, Atlético Mineiro won the right to play in the 2013 FIFA Club World Cup and the 2014 Recopa Sudamericana. Qualified teams. The following teams qualified for the tournament. Draw. The draw of the tournament was held on December 21, 2012 in Luque, Paraguay. For the first stage, the 12 teams were drawn into 6 ties containing a team from Pot 1 and a team from Pot 2, with the former hosting the second leg in 3 ties, and the latter hosting the second leg in the other 3 ties. The seeding of each team was determined by which associations reached the furthest stage in the previous Copa Libertadores. For the second stage, the 32 teams were drawn into 8 groups of 4 containing 1 team from each of the 4 seeding pots. The seeding of each team was determined by their association and qualifying berth. Teams from the same association in pots 1 and 3 could not be drawn into the same group. However, a first-stage winner, whose identity was not known at the time of the draw, could be drawn into the same group with another team from the same association. Schedule. The schedule of the competition was as follows. First stage. In the first stage, each tie was played on a home and away two-legged basis. If tied on aggregate, the away goals rule was used. If still tied, the penalty shootout was used to determine the winner. The winners of each tie advanced to the second stage to join the 26 automatic qualifiers. Second stage. In the second stage, each group was played on a home and away round-robin basis. Each team earned 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and 0 points for a loss. If tied on points, the following criteria were used to determine the ranking. 1. Goal difference. 2. Goals scored. 3. Away goals scored. 4. Drawing of lots. The winners and runners-up of each group advanced to the round of 16. Group 1 equals. Group 2 equals. Group 3 equals. Group 4 equals. Group 5 equals. Group 6 equals. Group 7 equals. Group 8 equals. Knockout stages. In the knockout stages, the 16 teams played a single elimination tournament, with the following rules. Each tie was played on a home and away two-legged basis, with the higher seeded team hosting the second leg. However, CONMEBOL required that the second leg of the finals must be played in South America, that is, a finalist from Mexico must host the first leg regardless of seeding. In the round of 16, quarterfinals, and semi-finals, if tied on aggregate, the away goals rule was used. If still tied, the penalty shootout was used to determine the winner. In the finals, if tied on aggregate, the away goals rule was not used, and 30 minutes of extra time was played. If still tied after extra time, the penalty shootout was used to determine the winner. If there were 2 semi-finalists from the same association, they must play each other. Seeding equals. The qualified teams were seeded in the knockout stages according to their results in the second stage, with the group winners seeded 1 €8, and the group runners-up seeded 9 €16. Ranking rules. 1. Points. 2. Goal difference. 3. Goals scored. 4. Away goals scored. 5. Drawing of lots. Bracket equals. Round of 16 equals. Quarterfinals equals. Semifinals equals. Finals equals. The finals were played on a home and away two-legged basis, with the higher seeded team hosting the second leg. If tied on aggregate, the away goals rule was not used, and 30 minutes of extra time was played. If still tied after extra time, the penalty shootout was used to determine the winner. tied to a €2 on aggregate. Atlético copyright Tico Mineiro 1 on penalties. Top goal scorers, source. See also, 2013 FIFA Club World Cup, 2013 Copa Sudamericana, 2014 Recopa Sudamericana. References. External links, Copa Bridgestone Libertadores, Copa Libertadores, CONMEBOL.com.